baby in this camera.
God, I hope everybody doesn't write in the comments. Look at Tom, the big
Pink baby. Big old pink baby.
Big old pink baby.
Big old pink baby. Oh, configure video. Okay, so maybe I turn this down.
You wanted to see something, huh?
Now I'm gray. Look, I'm a little gray now.
Nah, you look good.
I don't know if it looks good, but it's less than
You
what
look
I was.
Like Gray Zabel.
There. Hey, looks pretty good.
Sasha
looks
Gray.
pretty good. Oh, baby. We here.
We stay.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GP. Yes.
Wow. Week 2 of NFL preseason in the books, huh, Tom? Big pink baby.
Thank you. That's what people are calling me. But some people are calling the Packers win over the Colts on Saturday the biggest comeback in NFL history. And it truly was a game of titans. As that, if you wanted to see offensive false starts, if you wanted to see holding penalties, if you wanted to see, I think it was 11 committed in the first half. Oh man, then this was your type of game. Ended in controversy. Did the Colts catch it? Did they not catch it? Does anyone really care about the outcome of a preseason game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot. And also, Marshawn Lloyd is hurt yet again and is probably going to miss week 1 and potentially more time, which makes me.
That's okay. You got Josh Jacobs.
We do have Josh Jacobs, but I would like to, we have not seen him on the field. Marshawn
Traditionally,
Lloyd.
Running backs named Marshawn aren't awesome. So, you're not missing out on anything.
Yeah.
I did see, was it your is it a guard or a tackle? Anthony Belton, who was penalized 5 times in 1 quarter.
Yes.
Ooh.
He's our brand new
that's rough for a guy.
Our brand new second rounder. So while Belton did have a tough time, but he had LaFleur like screaming at him during the half. You know who did real good? One Jordan Morgan. So our former first round pick from last year. And everyone was like, oh, we got another offensive lineman. But he's looking pretty good.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I feel for a guy who,
thank you.
It's preseason. You're trying to prove you belong there, get noticed. And you do 5 penalties in a quarter, especially like as an offensive lineman, that's really tough, right?
Yeah.
Like if it's, a corner would be bad as well, but like offensive linemen, you don't really want to be noticed for that. Usually an offensive lineman, if you're getting noticed in the preseason, typically it's something bad.
Unless you're Zabel.
Unless you're Grey Zabel, who's one of the most praised guards I've seen since Nelson.
I said this is one of the best picks that the Seahawks, obviously they needed, interior offensive line, but like Zabel looked really, really good. And to see, it's also just preseason, right?
Yeah.
Like the stuff we're going to pump the brakes a tiny bit, but that's when you want to be noticed as an offensive lineman. It's like, oh, look how well that this guy was doing. Not, oh, look at all these penalties. Yeah, not so great. MVP forever.
The Mike White Hall of Fame hype train is officially over. Is that what you're saying?
It will never. 2 weeks from Thursday.
2 weeks till real football.
2 weeks from Thursday.
2 weeks and 2 days.
We got one more preseason game left for each of these teams. And we're going to have roster cut downs next week on Tuesday.
My favorite part of the year. Watching grown men's dreams come to a crashing halt. Huh, Tom? That's why we watch.
Well, when did it happen for us?
Shattered every year.
Yeah. because it happens to us, and then we want to see it inflicted on others.
Yeah.
Hurt people, right? It's just
I still can't get over when I was 17 and I learned I wasn't going to grow anymore and my football hopes were dead.
Hey, listen, at least they made it to 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
Years gone at 17.
Yeah.
Yes, let's talk about a few things here.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I just got a text from Johnny. Said turn my mic on. I
swear. Oh, is your mic not on?
It's on. No, it's freaking. Let's see.
Am I gonna get this Wi-Fi emblem from StreamYard every day now because I'm on this Wi-Fi? Like, I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm plugged in.
There we go.
Oh, that sounds so much better.
Is that better? Fucking StreamYard, get your shit together. Jesus.
Get it together. I don't know why I looked like a pink baby. I looked fine on YouTube, but I looked like a pink baby when I rolled up. I also just shaved this morning real quick. I just took a buzzer, so it doesn't help with the pink baby look.
Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. I want to talk. I got a lot to talk about with the Broncos. Troy Franklin did look good. But Johnny, I appreciate that. I think like the best way for us to make a good impression, because GPS, don't forget, it is a podcast that you can listen to. We're on Spotify, iTunes.
So much better now.
But going in, clicking on a podcast, and then hearing shitty audio quality, that's what really keeps people coming back.
All right, that's the hook that people talk about, right? You have to hook within the first 5 seconds. We hook them with not only terrible football takes, but also terrible audio.
Yeah, great.
Odds the Vikings win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years. If JJ McCarthy's the guy, then those odds are going higher. Ask me after 2 months into the season. We got to kind of see what you got in JJ McCarthy, because otherwise you're going to need to get a quarterback, which you're not going to give up on him that quickly. But they got to get supporting guests. I just want to know
what you guys like better: Big Baby Pink Tom or my shitty audio going through the iMac. What's more appealing to you?
The terrible visuals or the terrible audio? Which one? Which one would you prefer?
Which part of this show do you gravitate to? Vikings. What was going on with the Vikings? Oh, I feel like none of their quarterbacks looked very good this weekend. So you better hope JJ is on the field all season long. Dillon Gabriel getting got by Adam Schefter, huh?
Yep. Oh my God. This is the stupidest, it's not even a controversy. This is the stupidest thing that I have seen people argue over. The Vikings have a male cheerleader. Who cares? I wish that I had so little going on in my life that I'm like, I have to get mad. I can hate the Vikings for every single reason under the sun. I could give you a laundry list. I can fill an entire hour of reasons I hate the Vikings. A male cheerleader is not even on the... Who cares? If you haven't... Find someone. Find things. Find something to latch onto. Anything. It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. Also, he's crushing it, by the way. Continue.
I only watch football for cheerleaders, Tom, so I'm not so much against men cheerleading. I just want them to be old men.
Now that if I saw Jerry Jones out there
cheerleading, and now you got my attention, NFL.
Yeah.
It's me, Uncle Bert, out here for the Vikings cheer squad. My hip was replaced on both sides, but now look at me soar.
Mechie, going to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, so there's a lot going down.
Reunited.
We got a couple trades, right? Mechie. John Mechie's a guy I keep waiting to see him break out. And it just hasn't happened with the Texans. And now he's going to the Eagles. And to me, that makes me feel like John Mechie's going to have
Trey Lance.
Somehow he's going to have 1,000 receiving yards for the Eagles.
Because of course he is.
There's not enough. Jalen Hurts doesn't throw enough passes for that to happen. But I feel like the Eagles, whatever the Eagles do in a trade scenario, you're just like, the Eagles probably won. They probably won that, right?
I feel like that's just been a staple for the past few years, and you're kind of just assuming. Did you see the clip when Howie was on, was it? Oh my God, what podcast was he on? It was just the clip about him talking about the AJ Brown trade. and like how that came together because they were trying to get a contract done as well. And it got done like as soon as they picked, I think it was like pick 12. And then by pick 18, they had already gotten a contract done.
That's crazy.
It's pretty insane that you're doing that on draft night.
Funny that they could get a contract done in 4 or 5 picks, but the Bengals haven't been able to do it for 2 years. The Bengals, you idiots.
Guys, Bengals, what's going on, man? Like, KGM, shield your eyes. Yeah, I know we're bouncing all over the place because you're like, I really want to talk about the Broncos, and then I somehow went into the Eagles, and see how easily
we're just excited that football's
because we have things to talk about now. Yeah. The chat can derail us, but it's actually somewhat relevant because it's about football. It's
100%.
Oh, speaking of, I think I was talking about this before. Cam Ward, who I hope he's good, man. I hope for the complete lack of hype that the media has given him. I hope he's good. Yeah. That being said, that is a very tough week 1 matchup against a very good Broncos defense. Like that's going to be a very much, I think, welcome to the NFL moment. And if Ward is able to still do well, then I'm going to have even higher expectations for him. But that's just a tough week 1.
We're going to do Cam Ward a favor here in Denver. We're going to beat the ever-living piss out of him week 1. He's going to look atrocious. It is going to go poorly for him. Everybody is going to forget about him even more than they've already forgotten about him. Ooh. He will be called a bust. He will be hated on. And that's just, we will help him set the bar so low that all he can do afterwards is climb to the
you're saying
top,
hit rock bottom week 1
to the yes. Rock bottom week 1. And then he will climb to the top of Mahomes Mountain. Okay? Nick Wright, stupid ass, fucking dumb quarterback power ranking system. And I am predicting Cam Ward to be the next Patrick Mahomes. Do you want to know why, Tom?
Oh boy, here we go.
Do you want to know why?
I'm about to find out, my friend.
No, it's not because he's got an annoying brother or a dad who doesn't know how to drive, Tom. It's because Cam Ward received more hype than I've seen any quarterback for an incompletion since Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Cam Ward threw a very pretty ball. Very nice football. His receiver dropped it. Yeah. A lot of praise for an incompletion.
Real quick, you know who else threw a really pretty ball?
What's that?
You know who else threw a really pretty ball? Russell Wilson. Oh, Russell Wilson, dude, because he's still, you and I have talked about this over the years. Like that long shot, he still got it. Like he could throw that moon ball. It was a nice pass. Sorry.
Yeah, no, look, Russ does one thing very well, and it is throw that deep ball. And then it was a series later, he threw another deep ball and it got picked.
But I'm not talking about that one.
Did the wrong thing, but like still.
I mean, that's kind of just what you get with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay, so Broncos, you think they're going to beat the piss out of the Titans week 1, but you want to talk about the Broncos and you're going to hype up their preseason because it's your team.
Yeah. One last thing I want to say about Russell Wilson. Yeah. Russell does this odd thing where he makes one of the most difficult passes and throws just look so easy and then doesn't do any of the other things at that same level. Like it's being very good at one of the most difficult things to do in football as a passer, and then kind of struggle with the shit a lot of other guys kind of lock down before they can do the thing Russ does. He reverse evolved out of that position, in my opinion. But
I think he's gonna be okay, exonerated. I think he's gonna be solid. I think you might be by a game basis, to be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Rodgers doesn't have a great year, but then goes off against the Packers. You know what I mean? Like that. Just it's Sunday Night Football. Like I want to win. So I think we're just gonna game by game.
I guess. Oh my God.
That's right, Yankees fans. Listen. At the end of the day, did it work? No. And that's the same thing with Jerry Jones' negotiations tactics. Me throwing a shovel at a hornet's nest. Did it work? No. But it prompted me to call a professional. So it kind of sort of worked, and at least it got done. Micah Parsons still not signed. So I'm just saying, people are talking.
Okay.
I saw that Xavier Howard. Yeah, went to the Colts. I just saw that. We'll see if provide a boost to that secondary. We'll see.
I'm getting it. All right. Denver Broncos.
Worried about that O-line a little bit, though, Indianapolis.
Much better outing for the Broncos in the second preseason game. Although this was a big thing. The broadcast during the game aired this fake Micah Parsons quote. Now I saw this tweet last week, and just reading it, my dream destination, Denver. I would love to play for the Broncos. They already got the best defense in the league, and they have a real chance at the Super Bowl. I was like, oh yeah, that's fake.
Tantalus.
That's a fake tweet.
Yeah.
Didn't think anything about it. Then I saw this shit pop up during the game, and I was like, wait a second. Like, so many people, I'm like, wait, was that real? Did he actually say that? Because if they're putting it on TV, TV wouldn't lie to me, Tom.
TV would never lie to you.
TV would never lie to me.
Never.
And yeah, I think it was Ryan Harris who did the broadcast with Steve Levy. And Ryan Harris, I think, brought this to the production department, and they just put it in, popped it up during the game. Nobody double checked it. Didn't go like, because you had like for a quote like this, you got to go to his podcast. You got to find the podcast episode. And then you got to listen to verify that he said the thing. And he never did. But honestly, elite level troll job. Nobody really gets hurt here. Just good fun.
Except, just the state of journalism.
Yeah. Except for we're all fucked and
no one's fact checking anything and everything is worse.
Other than that, harmless.
Other than that, football's almost back.
Here's the crazy part, Tom. I don't even think I want Micah Parsons. That's how confident I feel about the Broncos edge rushing group right now. Nick Bonito didn't play. He had a bone spur removed from his foot.
Not worried, King of Death.
Got Jonathan Cooper on the other side there. But Jonah Ellis, the rookie the Broncos drafted last year, he's been playing very well. He can get after the quarterback, plays the run incredibly well. Like, I feel very positive about the Broncos edge rushing group.
Okay.
So, of course I would take Micah Parsons, but I'm saying, like, I hear that, I'm like, the Broncos don't need him.
Okay. Real quick. So Maya got in on Friday with her sister, like really late on Friday night. And we were all hanging out on Saturday, and Maya fell asleep. And so it was just me and her sister, and we're like, all right, let's just put on TV and see what's on. I've always seen clips of the Savannah Bananas.
Sure.
I know the whole the shtick. I get it. They were playing at the White Sox stadium against the Firemen. I have to say, it's pretty damn entertaining. It's under 2 hours. It's a 2-hour game and under. There is something happening. I don't know what's happening in a lot of times, but there is something happening at every single point in the game. They're doing backflips. There was old people who were in a kissing contest. That was interesting. It was a time, the Savannah Bananas game. So I don't know.
Uncle Bert getting his lips wet.
How active I'm gonna watch, but I was like, all right, I can see why people enjoy it. I got it.
Yeah, they were just in Denver, so
yeah,
go Bananas.
It legitimately, I was like, this is a really entertaining product. Okay, the baseball's solid, and even when it's not, then there's so much entertainment built around it.
Yeah, they made baseball not boring.
Yeah, the World Series winning White Sox manager coming out and dancing at the first baseline. It was a time.
Nice. Back to the Broncos, please.
Sorry.
Can we go back to the Broncos?
I told you we're going to get derailed by the Chad, so
We're going to get to Trey Hendrickson. That's the biggest story right now.
Trey Hendrickson we're going to get to, and they apparently don't even need a pass rusher back. That's what's being rumored now, which is just...
You know what? We'll take any defender.
You guys got a kicker?
We'll convert him. We'll convert the kicker to corner. Just like the Packers are probably going to do. Boom, roasted.
Bo Melton, right. CB1.
Look, Tom.
Look, Brandon.
I'm watching preseason football, okay?
I'm proud of you. You didn't stream it, did you?
Broncos' first offensive drive. Okay. First play, little swing pass to RJ Harvey. It's like no gain. You're like, shit. Next play, 50 plus yards to Evan Engram. Check. Free agent acquisition. Evan Engram makes a big play. Sick. Next play, 26-yard pass to Pat Bryant. Rookie receiver we drafted. Check. Next play, handoff back to RJ Harvey. Squirts into the end zone for a touchdown. I've never seen like my team's entire offseason validated in just like one drive. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to watch another second of football because all the guys we brought in just looked beautiful. They looked perfect. Super Bowl for the Broncos. It was a good way to get
that's what Micah Parsons thinks.
At levels they shouldn't be at. I'm like, holy shit, everything we're doing is working. I love Sean Payton. He's the smartest man ever. And then Jarrett Stidham went on to just destroy the Cardinals. The Cardinals and Broncos didn't play like their starters because they practiced really hard this week is the story. And Stidham looked good. Pat Bryant continued to look good. And then Troy Franklin, also big game, couple touchdowns, made a really tough catch. So I think there's been a lot of reports about Troy Franklin having a great training camp. And then you see it happen in the preseason game. And yeah, oh God, Tom, I'm getting a little excited.
Yeah, too excited. Maybe the 49ers kicking situation will be rectified. Maybe they'll be good now. Maybe.
Dude, I mean, what he hit a 52 or 56 yarder to end the game. That's what you want. Like Moody needed that kick. I think that's a good confidence builder for him.
McManus, apparently it was pregame. It was pregame in the preseason, so it ultimately doesn't matter. But he hit a 70-yarder.
70-yarder?
It bounced off the crossbar and went in. And I was like,
I hope
he's been having an insanely good camp, McManus. Like,
yeah, he's
missed, I think, like 2 kicks.
I hope though that he begs LaFleur to let him go in for a long kick, like he did here in Denver, and then he misses it, like he did here. No offense, Brandon.
Why? Why'd you do that?
No offense, Brandon. I just want to see it.
Season record prediction video. I mean, I do predictions every week. That will be on Wednesday, the day before kickoff. So,
record prediction. No, but we'll have our big, bold prediction video up this week. Where we do it every year. Last year, I think we got a lot right. So this year's sure to be wrong.
Been at the niche. Going to the Falcons.
And the niche.
Still haven't moved Kirk Cousins, but Ben DiNucci going to the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm a little annoyed with the Falcons. They didn't play Michael Penix either. Like, get your shit together, Raheem Morris. We all want to see
you crazy son of a gun.
We all want to see.
They had a lot of words throughout practice, so I gave my words and just went a little bit too far.
Don't say penis in this house. Penis.
Such a long clip.
The fact that you would not play that man after the phenomenal week he had.
They needed to play penis.
You got to play your penis.
I had to. King Andrew donating 50 freaking memberships.
Woo!
Brand new folks, join the Discord. Appreciate the hell out of you, King Andrew. Hope you're doing well.
My one true king.
That is the one true king. It's true.
Sometimes I go to bed at night and I just say a prayer to King Andrew.
Yeah.
And I don't even pray.
No.
I kneel upon a broomstick and I pray to King Andrew.
Kneel on a broomstick?
Yeah, that's a thing, right? People used to do that.
Why are you doing it?
To show King Andrew how much I respect him as my king.
Is a broomstick, is that just something
just
sacred to you? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's supposed to cause you pain while you pray. Some medieval shit, I believe.
Okay.
Like, I'm not worthy of God, so I must suffer while I pray. I think that's where it comes from. You're the history guy.
Yeah, I'm just letting you go. I saw clips from Triple Mania. I have not had a chance to watch it. I have not watched a lot of new things.
What football game was Triple Mania?
It's wrestling.
Yeah. Okay. I held back, Amy.
Yeah, that was tough.
I bit my tongue, Amy.
Honestly, Demetrius, I don't know if we're ever going to be completely on topic ever.
We have talked about football.
There's some Monday times where I feel like we have gotten through almost an entire hour and just talked about football because like we're recapping games and stuff.
Dude, Mondays, yeah, it's
Mondays. I feel like we're on.
yeah.
All right, so you're pretty hyped up about the Broncos because Troy Franklin you were talking about last week too. You seem to be pretty.
Yeah, and then he put it together on the field.
That's right.
We're excited for Troy. It's hard. It's because I think my take is the Cardinals are going to be bad again. That's my other take from that game. I don't feel great about the Cardinals. The Broncos put up like 526 yards of offense. And Stidham, like when you have a quarterback out there like Stidham, who I think is that fringe sort of backup starter sort of guy, right? Like
for you too, King Andrew gave you 50 memberships.
King, my one true king. That's why
that broomstick's gonna get work tonight.
Putting it 2 broomsticks on each knee.
Ooh. I feel like that give you more support.
Whatever hurts the most is what I'm doing for King Andrew.
I feel like if you balance, like if you put them upright, like vertical, and then balance your knees on them, I feel like that would hurt. Bless you. I'm glad you turned on your mic.
Violent.
Jared Stidham, obviously better than Tom Brady.
Yeah,
obviously.
Dude, I thought Drew Lock had a really nice preseason game. It's guys who they've had a little starting experience. You know why they're on the roster. And then they go against, another team's non-starters, and it just kind of seems unfair. And that's what it kind of felt like with Stidham. So
I saw your post about this. Arthur Smith.
How did I not start today with that? That's the real question.
That's honestly,
I'm slipping. Arthur Smith, you dirty
Arthur Smith.
dog.
You know what? I see why he got the job now. I think I've been too harsh on Arthur Smith.
I see why he's keeping the job. All right. Here you go, Joe.
Can you narrate for our podcast listeners, Brandon, what this hand signal is?
Yeah, so anybody listening and did not see what Arthur Smith did on the sideline, he gently caresses his mustache with both fingers, like wipes
putting in
it
some
clean.
beard oil.
Then he sticks his hand out into the air, and I think it's the ring finger. He starts wiggling back and forth vigorously.
Yeah.
And to put 2 and 2 together, it looks like he might be giving instructions on how to pleasure a woman.
That was honestly the subdued version I think I could have possibly gotten from you.
Yeah, I tried to keep it classy here.
I don't know about that.
Very classy sports. If I have to start another channel, it's just going to be called Very Classy Sports.
It's just you in a top hat and a monocle.
Saying the most fucked up shit you can think of.
Yeah, so real quick, Caleb Williams looked pretty good. We were talking about Caleb Williams getting a lot of hate after going through camp and practice and all that great stuff. And again, it is preseason. And I saw recently someone was just like, also remember he did this in preseason. And it was the one where he kept the play alive for like 20 seconds and then ran into the end zone last year. But it is what you want to see from Caleb Williams at the very minimum. While I'm not going to take a ton from a preseason game, I think like if you're a Bears fan, this is stuff that you want to see.
I think the way like I'm framing it is like a sigh of relief for Bears fans, right? Sure. Like you get all these crazy reports out of camp. You got the viral video of him with the throwing net, which at this point he needs to post a video of him hugging and making up with the net, a la Odell Beckham Jr., right? Like, I think that's the next step in their relationship. But I think it's just showing like the competence to run Ben Johnson's offense, not looking lost out there. And yeah, it's preseason, but he didn't look bad. So like that's nice. And Luther Burden also played pretty well for the Bears. I think people are getting a little excited about Luther Burden.
Greg Olson was talking about him,
Yeah.
right? That coach was like, oh, he could be better than Odunze and DJ Moore, which that's what you would hope to say. Not that he is better, it's just like, yeah, he could be. Like, hopefully.
Everyone's like, Greg, I don't think you're supposed to say that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Greg.
And he was blocking. Like, people are excited. He was making blocks in the run game, doing the dirty work, which was like the questions, like Luther Burden going to commit to doing these sort of things.
Hey,
but yeah, I think Bears fans are like, okay, some of those reports were egregious. Let's move on.
There's a lot. Because I know Brandon will never bring this up, but this is the one time I saw Rachel in the chat. Chiefs fans, how did it feel to see Sky Moore actually return a punt for a touchdown?
Oh, yeah.
He did it. He didn't fumble it. He didn't lose yards.
No, he had 2 atrocious drops before that.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
But he did return one. They don't need him. They got what's that dude's name? Their return Remigio. Remigio. That whatever that dude is for Kansas City, that's the guy I worry about in the return game.
Mm-hmm.
It's Remigio, right? What the fuck's his name?
What would be worse for the Browns, or trading Gabriel, Dillon, or Shadur?
Nico Remigio.
I think you're going through camp and you're throwing one of those guys probably on the P squad if you're not gonna rock. Because how many are currently on? Yeah, that's true. Because how many quarterbacks do they currently have on the roster, Cleveland?
They've got 6, 5 who are not Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm a Browns quarterback, and I am not Deshaun Watson.
Okay, so I think it was their GM. There was that clip, him talking to Shadur, and it was Sanders who was saying like, oh, you're like a little proud, right? You're not all the way proud. And they were just like having a conversation. And it just made me think, like, it had to have been pretty darn like your father is Deion Sanders. Like, you playing football and the level of where you could play football and the expectations, man, it seemed to come out during that conversation a little bit. And I was like, that's gotta be pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Listen, kids gotten everything 100%, but good God, man, in terms of just expectations,
no, they're through the roof. And Deion is beyond being like one of the best football players to ever do it. Like, ever. He's a brand, right? Like, he is a lightning rod for attention. He's always selling. You know what I mean? Like, he is bigger than big in terms of athlete superstars. So yeah, it is a lot. And then to like be a quarterback, on top of that as his son, and a quarterback who's honestly kind of slow. Like, not having Deion's speed, God, that's got to suck. I relate.
Get those genetics. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, like I look at my dad sometimes. I'm like, man, why didn't I get like some of his masculine physical traits? Mm-hmm. Why am I built like my mother? So me and Shadur are very similar in that regard. Like, our father were real men, and now we're just trying to get by every day.
Cordell and Finney.
It's like me and Shadur, same boat.
Basically the same person.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers fan base should worry due to preseason. Already know. I don't think any fan base should really worry that, unless you like have a major injury. And we find if the results aren't exactly what we want, score and keep pounding. I think the Panthers, again, this is
you should be worried because you're the Panthers.
I think that's just a lingering worry, right? There's just a hanging anxiety. Yeah, that's basically either Panthers fans having anxiety or Arthur Smith doing that hand signal. But for the Panthers, I feel like unless, again, serious injury, the number one thing is Bryce Young the guy? And I feel like just by the end of the season, like, that's what you need to figure out. So either way, because he had a nice end to the season last year, you have some optimism heading into this upcoming season. Now can they actually take it home and put it all together, and they can put together like at least a pretty solid season. But getting that answer, I would assume, is priority numero uno for the Panthers this year, I would guess. Yep. Well, there you go.
Say hello to my broomstick.
Oh, hold on. I get to pick a clip. All right.
I dare somebody to post that Arthur Smith clip into Pornhub. I just want to see somebody do it.
I don't remember what this one is.
I never thought I'd see you doing yoga. Only happy people do yoga, coach.
That is the most forced laugh.
Bill's like, I have to do yoga. It's the only way.
Arthur Smith's like, I got you, Bill. I got you.
Yeah. He's like, if I want to enjoy lovemaking, I have to do yoga every day. It hurts, but it's
Listen,
worth it.
Seahawks. Zabel's
Dude, Vrabel. Oh wait, where's the Seahawks? I was thinking Mike Vrabel because
Vrabel and Zabel.
Dude, I think Vrabel's gonna have the Patriots back in the mix. That's my prediction. Also, yes, I'm a way better driver than Shadur Sanders.
Parking though, how well can he park?
Did you see me make any parking mistakes during your last trip?
No, but you were nervous. You were breathing.
Yeah, 'cause you were in the car judging me.
Yeah, I'm always always judging. Hey, 3D, I'm very sorry to hear about the COVID. Yeah, that's no good. Hopefully able to kick because school's starting up. It's about that time.
School stuff.
School buses are coming. Feel better soon, my friend. Feel better soon. Pick'em leagues. Yes, I actually made sure that the one on ESPN is. I'm going to make a post about it. It's up today. So it has been. I think there's already 1,000 people that are in there. I think sometimes it rolled over. I had to join again, even though I created it. So it is up and running. I'll put the link and everything. I'll put it in the comments, but I'll also I'm gonna make a separate post. Sorry.
Before we do get to Trey Hendrickson, the Browns, Dillon Gabriel played, right? He started instead of Shadur. Haven't touched on that. Gabriel, not a great outing, not a great debut. But really the story about Dillon Gabriel became his answer on the field after the game, right? Did you listen to the quote?
I did not get a chance to listen to it.
All right. Let me find it and play it. The Falcons have released DJ Chark. I broke news as I'm searching for the Dillon Gabriel. Okay.
Duval.
Now, a lot of people are giving.
God, I hope.
Let's see. Let me find it.
I hope. Hey, Perna, I know Perna. I don't think Perna streamed it though, right? You didn't stream the Saturday
preseason?
Game? Yeah.
No. When I learned the
no starters.
The starters weren't playing. We've had kind of crazy week here. And then I won't stream this week either.
And then it's the regular season.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it. I watched the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, Higgins. Yeah. I mean, he's going to get reps, man. I mean, he's going to get like every opportunity just because of the state of their current wide receiver room. So, this clip. I'm sorry. Yes, I did see this.
It's just part of it. You know, there's entertainers and there's competitors. And I totally understand that. And my job is to compete. And that's what I'm focused on doing. Of course, we're doing this mid-game, but, you know, it's something that I'll get used to and just want to be the best team that I can and create an environment where we can all go do our best work. That's all.
Because he came out and said, he's like, that's not aimed at Shadur, right? Didn't he come out like today or yesterday and be like, no, that wasn't
one of
aimed
those
at my
things that
teammate?
I don't think anybody would have even noticed this if he was on any other roster,
any other
saying
team.
That exact same thing. And then people wanted like the context before. What was the question? I don't think it really helped one way or the other, but everybody ran with it like, ooh, that's him throwing Shadur under the bus, Shadur wants to be an entertainer, not a competitor.
This is also the learning process for new players. It's like, hey, you say one thing, or even if you're Micah Parsons and you don't say anything, still, it will get taken and run with, especially because, dude, anything to do with Shadur Sanders is like throwing red meat to the media, right? And like, because it's like everyone is waiting to hate on him. Everyone's waiting for like the next story. Yeah.
And everybody ripped Adam Schefter for posting it. This was on the NFL Twitter. You know what I mean? They also clipped it before the question was posed. Like, so, you know, it's I don't think he was even alluding to Shadur. I
he's talking
don't know
about the
what he was
media.
talking about with entertainers, but like,
That's
it's
insane.
I just find it funny.
Pin to my comments. I'll make a link about it too.
Because it's the Browns. But how do you like? Also, he didn't have a good game. If he went out there and fucking just lit it up, be like, ooh, yeah, look at Dillon Gabriel throwing for 200, couple touchdowns, saying he's not here to entertain, he's here to compete. Then people will be like, look, Gabriel, maybe he should be ahead of Shadur. Maybe, and technically he still is on the depth chart, but the Browns are supposed to name their starter this week. We all know it's going to be Joe Flacco. The interesting thing is what happens behind Flacco. So
yes. Well, it's also, I don't know if it, I mean, they won't wind up keeping 6 on the main roster throughout the year, but it'll be interesting, like who they throw on P squad, because they also drafted 2, right? Like, is Kenny Pickett? Like,
yeah. What are they going to do with Pickett? Where does Gabriel and Shadur land? They've got Tyler Huntley. I think Tyler Huntley will be, released, but
sorry, Jordan.
Hard to say.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about that main story. Let's talk about Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, I saw this. Was it yesterday?
I think it was yesterday. I know time doesn't exist for me anymore. It's just, I'm unpacking. Oh, I'm still unpacking. And then that's just the rest of my life now. But it came out that the Bengals are listening in. Apparently, they are like, hey, let's get some trade offers for one Trey Hendrickson. So it said that contract talks have stalled out, and they're asking for a player and a 2026 first-round pick. Now, there are so many things to criticize here with Cincinnati. And again, and this is where I feel like if you're the Bengals front office, you already have the reputation that you have, right? And during this past offseason, you technically, in the mind of a lot of people, did the right thing. You gave Jamar Chase a whole bunch of money. You retained T. Higgins as well. And it's like, okay, then the Shamar Stewart thing happened. The Trey Hendrickson thing continues to happen. Because where the Bengals are, and again, they were a different team in December than they were in September of this past season. But they're basically having a very similar roster, and they still struggled to make the playoffs. They didn't make the postseason last year. So their defense, you have to question if it actually improved. And that was with Trey Hendrickson on the field. And so if this was really not going to work out and you were going to trade him, the thought would be, okay, well, let's trade him before the draft so we can recoup all these draft picks and we can utilize them this year to help rebuild this defense and try to fill that gap, which is a substantial one. Because he had 18 freaking sacks?
Yeah, 17 and a half.
Yeah,
to be very specific. So the question I think becomes, are they actually going to trade him? If now they're finally starting to listen to trade offers, I don't know with the Bengals if that means they actually are, or if this is how they play hardball or whatever. So then it's like, which teams would be willing to give up this compensation? A young defensive player and a first-round pick.
Oh, yes, James.
Which to me actually kind of seems doable.
I think so too.
If I'm the Bills, I try to convince the Bengals that Joey Bosa is so good.
Young. He's so healthy.
He's still young and very healthy of a player. I try to sneak Bosa in there. But you're looking at teams I feel like the Dolphins are a team that should be interested because none of their edge rushers can really stay healthy. They might be willing to give up a first-round pick. Maybe a team like the Panthers is kind of a sneaky team to get in the mix. I don't know. The Bills can't afford to pay him. They don't have the money.
So that's the problem here too, right? Because if you are a team, Trey Hendrickson needs a contract. And obviously one of the big sticking points and why he hasn't signed yet with the Bengals is he wanted some multi-year contract. He is getting older. So you're going to be getting him, if everything goes well, 2 to 3 seasons, right? And who knows how that play is going to be. We'll see how it is. Again, I like Trey Hendrickson a lot, but even if you're getting him on a rental because you have to get his contract done. So you're going to give up a ton of money and you're going to give away some draft capital. It's premium draft capital. And you're also going to give away a young player. So it's a lot But there are a bunch of teams out there that I think would potentially do this. It just depends on who the player they're giving up is,
Again, the funniest thing that could happen is the Cowboys send Micah Parsons to the Bengals in a trade for Trey Hendrickson. I think Jerry Jones can swallow the Trey Hendrickson contract a little more easily than the Micah one. I would give anything to make that happen.
Yeah. I feel
if there's a way for two teams to lose a trade.
Yep.
Well, the Bengals would win that trade.
The Bengals would get Micah Parsons and they would get a younger player.
Mind.
I think they'd be okay.
I retract immediately the words that came out of my mouth as I did not think through what I was saying.
But this would be great if Jerry just traded for Trey Hendrickson and then he just had two guys that wanted contracts and he wasn't going to pay either of them. And he's like, maybe one of them will show up.
The Patriots, who's a trade partner for him?
I mean, I'm going to look within my own division, right? Like the Packers, the
right?
Lions.
They've kind of been sniffing.
Yeah.
Lions would be fine.
Lions 100% would be. I think even like the Bears could have a conversation. I think they would potentially reach out.
The Bears seem to consider anything, right?
Correct. But I feel the perfect situation is you're going to a contender where you're like, hey, if I even just get one or two really good seasons out of them, it'll put our pass rushing unit like over the top. So it makes sense for like the Lions and Packers, I think, within the division. The Patriots are going to have the money for them, right? Like there's going to be teams that can go out and actually afford this and afford to give up the capital. And it's just, you're getting maybe 3 seasons out of it, right? So that's why it makes me feel like he would go to a contender, or teams would be more willing to give up that kind of value as they are contending, because otherwise, you're kind of just lighting on fire and praying that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bengals get Jesse Bates. Yep. Yep. Young ascending player.
I'm not sure the Bengals are a playoff team with Trey Hendrickson, Mr. Orlovsky.
Ooh, the Buccaneers would be interesting. No, I'm not ignoring the Bucs. They would be interesting because they have had a need for pass rusher. So
yeah, but they got Yaya Diaby. They've got Yaya and Trey and Yaya. Really compare Yaya with anybody, and it sounds like an elite
team last year. The
duo.
past 2 years have been a playoff team. That's not even a homer take. And our pass rush can be better. Oh, definitely can be better. And we have young players too. Just saying. Yeah, I don't see Patriots. You would make that defense a lot of fun. And again, you could pay for them. But I don't know. I don't know if they're making that move.
Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's any.
I don't know if the Bengals are even going to get that value, though, man. Like that's going to be tough. I don't think they're doing within the division. The Steelers would be fun, but I don't think that they're going to.
No, they're not going to send them to Pittsburgh, Baltimore, or Cleveland.
Yeah,
the Packers could do it. Yeah, you said the Bears, the Lions. I guess the entire North makes sense there. Lions make a ton of sense. I would try to do it if I'm Detroit. Like we talked, that's been rumored forever. Where's the? Let me look at the cap situations. I'll bring that up.
Yeah,
well, Patriots still have the most cap space, so that
still
helps New England.
Okay, so can you rank them in order?
Hey, look, Lions can do it.
3 teams, right? You have the Cowboys with Parsons, you have the Commanders with Scary Terry, and now you have the Bengals with Trey Hendrickson.
Yes.
Which team are you laughing the most at if they don't get the deal done? I feel like Cowboys have to be pretty close to 1. Because to let Micah Parsons walk out the door would be...
Yeah, I think Cowboys 1, Bengals 2, Commanders 3.
Commanders just doesn't make any sense. Like they need to get this deal done yesterday.
Yeah. And you really want Terry McLaurin there. We think the world of Terry McLaurin. But finding another receiver is an easier task than edge rusher, right? If your quarterback is as good as Jaden Daniels is, as we believe he is, Jaden Daniels can elevate receiver play. You can't really elevate your edge player. So,
Yeah, because I just don't know if they're actually going to get that value, right? It's going to depend on the player. But KG,
The
you're not wrong.
Raiders. What if the
KG,
Raiders pull the trigger?
They have been waiting, and they have been trying to get
Yeah.
somebody on that line to go with Max Crosby.
Oh shit! I didn't. I was looking at the Raiders, and then I didn't even see that was the comment you pulled up.
Yeah, perfect.
Fuck! He's going to the Raiders. Trey and Max. I don't like that.
Even for a couple of years, it'd be fun.
I don't like that. Tennessee would be fun. Chargers, put him next to Khalil Mack. Don't think that'll happen. Now let's look at so Patriots, Lions, they have the money this year.
Also that Jared Goff.
And you need to have the money right now. But if we go to 2026, Raiders still got money. Shit. No.
You were like, maybe if nope.
Because look, Detroit, they're in the red for next year.
Oh, who's down there at the very bottom?
Vikings.
Oh, negative
Chiefs.
$64 million.
It's the two satanic teams, Tom. Frivolous spending. That is gluttony. Greed. It's greedy gluttony. Where are the Patriots at? How much money do they have in that?
Swap them.
Where the fuck is New England? Am I dumb? Oh, there they are. Look, they only got 4. Okay, so the Raiders are financially in a good position. The Titans are still in a good position. The Jets are in a good position.
And Perna,
look who has money next year to pay this asshole. The Cincinnati Bengals, Tom. The Cincinnati freaking Bengals have the cap space next year where Trey would really like some of that guaranteed money this year, next year, and they refuse to do it because they're stupid.
Perna and Johnny made a pretty good documentary about the 90s Cowboys. I recommend that one.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you check out the Cowboys?
Oh, I know.
That's good.
Oh, I know those contracts are coming, my friend. Oh, I know. That Jared Goff hit is going to be something. Oh, I know. But this is also, if you're the Lions, right? Their window is not closed by any stretch. But it's also like this year is super important, right? That you get Hutch back, he's healthy, and you legit just try to go and make a run because there are going to be contracts where you're going to have to spend some money. So, and Will Keys too, of course. Yeah, Dan. Okay. So gut feeling, right? Do you think he actually gets moved?
Trey?
Yeah.
I'll say yeah, sure. Why not?
I think he's the most likely out of the 3.
Yeah.
Out of Scary Terry and Micah, I feel like he's the most likely, and
I think it's right because you're looking at who he's dealing with, and it's Mike Brown of the Bengals. There's a history there of them not paying, right? Jerry, while stubborn and weird, and I don't know why he's doing what he's doing, he'll eventually pay a guy. So you think Jerry will do it? The Commanders, Adam Peters, right? That's the GM. Adam Peters, pretty sure. Coming from San Francisco, they get guys paid over there. Great first year. I think they will eventually get the agreement. And Terry McLaurin, they took him off the PUP list. Was that yesterday or the day before? So I think the thought is by doing that, and he's been holding in, he's been there. He hasn't been practicing, but he's been at the facility, is that they're close to getting that deal done. So yeah, that's kind of why I land there.
This is if Trey actually does go, then yes, then I think there's already a ton of criticism that it's launched at the Bengals because of that defense. But if it's bad, it's gonna.
Dude, this is going into month 7 of us talking about this situation.
Legitimately,
it is so dumb.
I like how you used your fingers.
Annoying. I use my fingers to count out the months.
1, 2, 3.
But fudge, man, just do it.
We've been talking about Trey Hendrickson for a while, and it was like, okay, it'll get done. And we are 2 weeks from the start of the season, and it's not done.
Yeah.
And again, they might like it. Or maybe it sits out for a bit and, it's a Chris Jones situation. He winds up coming back. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click off.
Oh, it's okay.
Apologies.
Thank you, Matthew.
That was the recap season.
8 minutes of 2024 recap. It was a big team effort. Johnny Barks, Will Keys, and myself.
Yeah, I mean, because he wants 30, I thought, right? He wants 30 million a year.
Yeah, he wants like 30.
Yeah, I think you give him 30. I do. And especially because you brought in other guys and you gave them some pretty substantial contracts as well. I feel like you have to.
I think Terry McLaurin actually said his dream is to play for the Denver Broncos.
Because they're Super Bowl contenders?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, the Commanders are also shopping Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson.
Right?
Yeah. That's interesting. I feel like because like Eckler, what's he at?
Yeah, they've got the Commanders have a young, I think a rookie.
Yeah.
Let me get his name. I've seen his name a bunch. It just hasn't registered in my brain yet.
Nichols?
No. Where the fuck is the dude everybody been hyping up? He's not even listed on this depth chart.
Is it from this year?
Yeah.
Oh, the round 7 guy from Arizona?
I think so.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Well,
Thank you.
Well,
that's a Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. That name didn't stick, but yeah, that's I think
30,
the guys.
I think, right? Hey,
The camp,
sometimes you get those
camp
7th rounders.
nerds like that guy, so we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Braden Fisk? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, right. The Rams aren't going to do that. Or is it Braden or Brandon? I forget.
Dinich. Perna, what do you got coming out today, buddy?
We got stock up, stock down of preseason week 2.
Oh, gotcha, Dime. Only fell because of eligibility issues in college. Okay. Rock out. So if you are trying to trade Brian Robinson and you're just like, hey, I'm not going to give this guy a contract, I guess, yeah, just try and get as much value as you possibly can. Yeah, unfortunately with the Packers, like Marshawn Lloyd, like I would love to see him on the field, man. Like every time that he's in practice, people are like, yeah, he just moves different. It's just, unfortunately, this is a hamstring injury now and he just can't stay on the field. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm doing something today, but there will be new content tomorrow from the house. So
wow,
I'm doing a cajillion things. So.
Tom Grossi live.
If Trey Hendrickson happens, I'm waiting for the first reaction video. Like the first couch is gonna happen.
The casting couch.
That's right.
That's what you call it.
That's right. It's actually the reaction couch, but
whatever.
That's
same kind of stains on it.
True. We'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, I appreciate the heck out of you. We'll see you on Wednesday. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been... I dropped it. Navigated.
And you've reached your destination.
Where are we?